Alright, back in Sleepy Hollow. I think it's time to build the school. We do need now 25 or 5 tons more bricks. We get that quickly. And then, that is the last good that we need. We have a beer, we have bread, soap, and sausage. So we have everything ready to upgrade my workers. 2 more bricks, 1 more brick, and then we build the first school of Sleepy Hollow. There it is. Beautiful. It's a beautiful building there. Lots of children. Right, and in Sleepy Hollow, let's actually have a look at that as well from the walking distance. Beautiful. And that means now we can go to artisans. Now I will need to wait a bit on the bricks there. While that is happening, our fleet has arrived here, and there we can pick up the frazzled delegates. And with that, we go back now to RG. The problem is here, we have to take this turn here again to get up there, because there we have Alonso, and that's just too dangerous. And oh, look at that. Alonso is trying Bente again. But he will not be able to do that. Seriously, he's really aggressive. He's the aggressive one in this playthrough, not Miss Hunt. Miss Hunt is rather peaceful at the moment. Alonso is the dangerous one. Maybe we should go for an alliance with Bente. Now, Alonso is a bit weakened, you know, so we can use that. We can use that to destroy this frigate here, if she doesn't manage. Let's take the frigate out there. Oh, and there's also a pirate ship here. No, this... They're so quick about it then. But we definitely will take out Alonso's ship there. If it hasn't been taken out yet. There it is. I mean, he's probably at war with the pirate too. No. No. Okay, so she's not attacking, but I'm going to destroy it. And that's going to be juicy. Down. At least that we got. Alonso, you smirky little thief there. Let's get my frigate now up there. Oh, my imperial ship there. Very good. And we should have some bricks now in store. Very good. And that means artisans. Artisans, come on. We have lots of buildings that we can upgrade. Let's start here with the center. And there we have them. The age of fine craftsmanship. Once again, let's have a second block here. Oh, yeah. Let's have this one here. That's fine. And now with the artisans. Those beautiful buildings, I love them. We have finally unlocked the expeditions. New World Expedition, that is. Now with the expeditions, I can't go on a gunboat on them. So before I start with that, I will have my Imperial command ship there. I need to have that back at my base, because that is the expedition then. So we need to wait now a bit. Hopefully we're not too close here to the base. Nope, we're not. And in this case here, let's just wait it then and get back, and then we can finally start with the expedition. Now with the artisans, we have unlocked finally also the commute pier, so we can now share the workforce. Lots of productions, the canned food for example, but we're going to save that for Crown Falls later. And in this case here, so far lots of ornaments here. The Christmas decoration is up and running now. We could have a Christmas market again, but we're going to wait with that. Let's get another gunboat. Oh, I do need sails now. Right, that's something we might go for. Let's activate one of them again. Sailmaker. That's it. And yeah, I think we can afford to have a second sailmaker up there. So both of them work again. And everything else has been built, right? Let's have a look at statistics. Fish is fine. Schnapps is fine. All the consumption goods are fine. Very good. We should have enough beer. Yes, we have beer in store. Everything is going up. Very good. So Sleepy Hollow for me at the moment is more or less finished, because it's stable. You know, we don't need to do much else here then. We can upgrade a few more people to artisans, like this block here. This block here, or this house there. That's looking pretty fine. There we got a quest, I think the artisan quest then. And 4,000 from Archie. Let's get them. Let's get my boats back there to Sleepy Hollow. Do we need something here? Perhaps for the expedition. We do have a bit of money at hand. Hunting, that's good. 24,000. How's the expedition looking? Does it need hunting? No, it needs medicine, force and faith. Diplomacy. Let's re-roll once. Right. On ships, diplomacy, navigation, hunting. Ah, that's bad. But we should be fine anyway. Let's get back to Sleepy Hollow there. And have a look at the quest while my ship is on its way. When she's not at church giving the Von Tripp children music lessons, my daughter Maria likes to go singing and picking edelweiss in the hills. I do so hate to interrupt her lessons with the children, but I need her here in the workshop.
Help! My brief candle extinguishes.
Oh, and that quest disappeared. Did we find her?
A competitor raised a settlement.
Oh no, okay, so I think the quest kind of bugged out. Doesn't matter. Now, sails are being produced again. My fleet is on its way for the expedition against the wind. That's taking a bit of time there. When looking at my diplomacy, we could go for trade rights with Miss Hunt. 36,000, is that worth it? We do have money. Let's do it. Right, this pushes us up there. And she would give us a collection quest. Let's accept that too. Very good. Thank you, Miss Hunt. That's fine. So at least from her, we should not see anything dangerously coming up, you know. And yeah, there is my flagship, Olympia, in my harbor, in this beautiful harbor. I love the lightning. And let's start with the expedition for the New World.
Let's extend the old telescope.
Olympia. And we do need rations. So in this case, let's go with some fish. We do have some items that we can equip. So navigation and force. Very good. Medicine is the schnapps. Very good. So we are at 85. I think for faith we have bread. This is fine. Very good. 96% morale. Let's start the expedition. Olympia is now on its way to the New World. And off it goes. Probably we never see it again. Ah, well, what am I saying? Of course we see it again. That should be fine. Now, while Olympia is on its way, we could... Yeah, let's build the school that we have here, the second school. So we have now 2 schools in Sleepy Hollow up and running. As we can see, is we have lots of gunboats here now. That should be quite enough to defend me. We can now finally go for the frigate and the flagship here. We can produce those. So let's go with the frigate. Let's build the first frigate. It's a very powerful ship that we have. And I just want to check there real quick. We need to check that quite often. Everything is looking good here. How are the weapons looking? 12 tons of weapons. So we still need to produce weapons there. No problem though. I think steel-wise we are pretty good. Yeah, we are totally capped on steel anyway. That's fine. Steel beams we have enough. And Malthouse is actually producing enough there. So yeah, everything is fine. So Sleepy Hollow is looking really good. Artisan wise, consumables, I don't want to go any further than this because we are going to focus on that in Crown Falls anyway in that case. So it's all about the expedition for now, which is now underway. Can we go to the world map? Yes, we can. And there it is, our expedition. And I'm just anxious to see if we still have some islands available there. Alright, meanwhile we reach new city status city. With that we have unlocked the zoo. Let's have another block here. Oh, actually... let's have a few more here. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we do need the artisans to build a clipper. Here we have it, the clipper. And once I have that I will then... No, Bente, no alliance, I'm sorry. But what we can do is we can do the quest for her. So in love with the devil.
You mustn't.
Our dear child is ready for marriage, and to Mr. Bingle of all people. Well, please do give her this letter, an invitation to our little garden party, at which said Mr. Bingle will also be present. And that we should get back here. So this is a quest line, as we can see, because it has a number. So it's number 1. And Bente's advisors think it's time for her to marry. They have a Mr. Bingle lined up, whom she at least willing to meet. So Archibald would be the obvious person to bring them together at a garden party. Okay. That's why she desperately wants an alliance with me, probably. To do all of that. So let's just wait and get that letter back to her. We also have a quest for Miss Hunt. Her Majesty has said nothing but kind words towards you, child. Since she commends you so passionately, I have decided to entrust you with the safety of my ship. Hopefully she will extend her trust to both of us. Escort mission with Miss Hunt. It's this ship there, so right now let's finish that quest there, and then we can do Miss Hunt, because it's the only way to improve our relation with her. We could go for an alliance with her, then we would have alliance with Bente and Miss Hunt. The problem here though is that Miss Hunt is really a hard nut to crack. Having 2 alliances then would be really useful against Alonso. And he's just hissing at us now. I think he thinks he's a snake or something like that. Impersonating a snake. That creep. Alright, so that's that. We still need to wait. We got the frigate up and running now. Very good. Our first frigate there is going to be in our group 1 there, right, as well.
Fleet en route.
And I think, well, workforce is looking fine. I really don't want to upgrade any more ships. There is my fleet coming in.
We should never give up.
Where's the letter? There's the letter.
You're back? The Jorgensen Trust couldn't be more grateful. Waiting orders.
Right, so there's the quest for that. And we have the escort. And there the expedition requires our attention. The predator, a fearsome predator stalks us, the cabin boy whispers. Perhaps he's right, for this resupply has not been as uneventful as hoped. Only the first evening moored in this bay and a man goes missing. Tracks up the beach into jungle. Many wonder how work can be expected to continue. What? We don't have anything for that? I mean, I've got all the bonuses, and in this case here, we don't have hunters, but let's send hunters. Reward discovered. Oh, that was successful. The huntsmasters are expert and trace with great care. The soft hollows imprinted by feline paw led to a clearing. They correctly judged this to be a lair where they stand ready with a net. When the cat returns, having hot breath, the hunters pounce. With net secure, the expedition is free to resupply unthreatened. We get a Jagger for the Sioux. I think, yes, we don't have the storage though for that. In this case, let's continue. Jagger is not that rare, and we will get some good ones later. And then we can just continue with that expedition. My ships are on the way. Oh, that's a big pirate fleet. Are you kidding me? That's Anne, and she's following us. I don't believe that. I will not be able to survive that if she attacks. Let's build another frigate. Yeah, but my gunboats are quicker than hers. It seems, at least. Let's hope we can do this. And we've reached 7,000 global population. Level 18. What we can do though is we can purchase one of the shares back. We do have the money. And this secures the island Easterville for us again. So in this case here, it definitely belongs to us now again. So he can't purchase it back except for when he wants to conquer it. So I think it's a good idea to get my frigate up and running here and deliver some weapons over there.
In one of your factories.
Right, my fleet arrived here.
In one of your factories.
Let's get into the harbor of Miss Hunt. There my fleet will be secured from those ships there. And there's no way for me to go with... Oh, ceasefire. 20,000? Yes, let's do this. Also gives me some reputation there, but 20,000 is perfectly fine. We lose some of that again, but doesn't matter. We are at ceasefire with the pirate at least. That's pretty powerful. So I don't worry about my ships now. Alonso is not that strong. And we can focus on the mission here. Over here. Right, there is my fleet coming in now. Oh, and the expedition. The flower eaters, the blue flowers, have put the members of the expedition into a frightening delirium. Among the tranquil villages of this delta, your crew had seen the water plants, baskets laden with flower and fruit everywhere, and had been curious to try them. You see, it does them no harm, the captain had said encouragingly, as they made friends with some locals upon the river bank one sleepy afternoon. But not long into the delicious feast of flowers, the expedition party are experiencing wild hallucinations. Have the doctor intervene with some schnapps. The worried doctor issues an emetic. Throw it up, it's a poison, he says. Afterwards, the crew feel extremely weak, but the effect of the drug does indeed begin to fade. We just didn't have the guts for it, a sailor wipes his mouth. You have shown a weakness of constitution. All around, the flower eaters share jokes at the crew's expense. You leave humiliated. And we lose some morale at that.
Fleet commencing escort.
Oh boy, come on, my ships are stuck. But let's start the escort. Let's get out of here. And then we can escort this ship here now. Royal Consort. And that is some reputation there for Miss Hunt. That's fine. I'm a bit worried that there is a time limit on that right now, because that ship is really slow on the ocean there. But hopefully we get something out of that. Reputation is so important. Now, my expedition is still on its way. Let's have a look at my goods there in Sleepy Hollow real quick. Everything is looking fine. Very good. No worries there. So there's also a quest down here. Our oceans are becoming more and more cluttered by the day. I fear for the marine life. Clean up with me and people will surely start to follow our example. Collection. We got a chicken for the collection quest. A chicken. I don't even have that yet. And it's a completely common item.
Ship constructed.
5 flotsam. That's around her. I don't know why her island is so dirty. But I think we can afford 1 gunboat to go for the chickens. For the whatever that is. That is. And yes, we should upgrade our harbor now. We can afford that. We have everything ready, so this will increase our storage. And what we can also do is having a storage house, storage buildings here. This one here, storage, the depot. Right, so with that, we can have a few of them here in the harbor. Let's have 3 of them for now. And so my storage stacks up there while we do the quests and wait for the expedition. Good idea. Now, this one's on its way now for the quest, Flotsam. And this one here is doing the escort here very slowly, taking their time. Hopefully without any incidents, though I have my doubts about that. Oh, and since we've reached now, I think 750 artisans, where is our queen? We are starting the quest line for Sunken treasures. Breaking news, Her Majesty the Queen seems to have vanished. No official statement has been released as yet, but Her Majesty's steward, Sir Archibald Blake, appeared frantic when seen descending the palace steps this morning. This opens up the Crown Falls area. Very interesting, so 750 artisans, and with that, we now have the clipper available as well for our ships. We can build the clipper, so that's transporting lots of goods. We can actually build 2 of them right away. Let's have it morning right again. And I think my expedition needs some attention. Sunken depths. Unusual debris float among the waves. Mold-ridden planks of wood, strings of cloth, fragments of broken plaster, all tinted by the grey shade of time, filled with childish excitation. The crew discusses the possibility of going underwater to uncover the debris ongoing. Yeah, improvise a diving bell. The diving bell looks decent and feels solid. 2 men climb aboard and the bell plunges into the depths while a whole group of sailors pumps air into its ventilation tube. The bell descends until it is stopped by a surface of coral. Underneath the colorful shapes, the sailors notice a silver coin on their left and a gaping, perfectly circular hole on their right. Hope that it will resist the dive and push the bell into the hole. Their trust in the work of their comrades pays. The bell slithers in a slow fall which allows the bewitched divers to take in the view. This is no sunken ship. The engraved hole was a window among 100 more lining a hole of ridiculous proportions. A single ray of light pouring from the hole accompanies the bell's descent until it lands on what might have been statue alcoves. A shining green pearl lies in the lowest part of the alcove. And let's dive into the darkness. Oh, we lose a lot of morale there. Lady Luck does not smile for the faithless. As the bell descends into the dark, so does the pressure rise and press against the makeshift protection. The sailors pull the signal rope in a panic, but despite their fervent prayers, they are not pulled up in time. All that the crew manages to retrieve from the sea are the broken bell and its broken contents. Oh god. Horrible. We still have enough morale, so hopefully we discover now our new world. My gunboat is down here. Let's collect the flotsam here. Oh, it's only one as far as I can see. I don't think that one gunboat can collect it then. So it doesn't stack, it seems. And where are my other ships? Down here. Finally. There's Alonso creeping up, but we should be fine. I mean, this ship is really slow though. A slow mover that we have. And yeah, should we do the Queen Vanishes questline too right away? I think we could, but it's a bit dangerous here with Alonso everywhere.
Attention for the Admiral.
No idea. Let's get my 2 frigates there too. Oh god, hopefully he's not really following me now. Looking good though. Ah, he really doesn't like me. Doesn't matter. Miss Hunt does like me though. And Bente too a bit though. And yeah, we should do the quest there too for Sunken Treasures. There are some frigates here, I think 20,000 each. We could afford them. We have so much money, in fact.
Now, here is a vital matter of queen and country.
Alright, there's the quest as well. The Queen Vanishes. Dear friend, what you read in the news is true. Her Majesty is gone. My consolation is that her absence seems by choice, for she left me this parting note. Don't fret, Archie dear. I'm off south to restore our imperial glory. Will return when it's done. Please, can I trust to ensure her safe return? I must remain here to allay the chaos in her absence. Launch the expedition Sunken Treasures. Let's purchase the second frigate there. So we have 2 frigates here. I do have a lot of money there. That's fine. Let's get both of them to the escort here. So we have one giant navy then that is working here. That should be fine. And yeah, New World Expedition, nothing there as of the moment. The clippers are coming up though. And we do need the building resources for that. To send to the New World. Once we have everything available. I could also upgrade a few more here. That's fine. Right, having a few more artisans here. And unlocking a few more buildings there. Fine. We still haven't discovered the New World. In the grasp of the tentacular. Could it be the Kraken? What else could possess tentacles wide as a barrel and a long as bow spritz? As you look out, claims to have spotted protruding from the treacle black swell. Creature of legend or not, a shadow below the surface is hurling hurtling towards your ship at full speed. Outrun it.
Things pursue us.
The wind is with you. Whatever that bird-beaked nest of serpents below actually is, it relaxes in its piston-like pursuit of your ship once your crew have succeeded in catching the best of the prevailing breeze.
Winds
Very
in our
good.
sails.
That should have been the last one. Yes, and there we are, the new world. We have finally discovered it.
Whole new expedition.
We are finally in the new world, and as we can see here, we get the first island coming up without any river. So that's something that's pretty cool. We have no rivers now on the new world island. Not on all of them, but on some of them they don't have anything. And this is at least an empty one. So at least we got one island here that is available. And I really just want to see now. Receive the Clipper. There it is. A new start in the new world. And Isabel Sarmenti knows how hard it can be to begin anew far from home. She would like you to accept her help in the form of a well-provided ship. And that we can do down here. There is the ship. And there we have it with some building modules, building materials on board. And with that we can now finally find us a suitable island big enough without rivers to build the biggest southern village or city that we've seen so far. That's my goal. That was the goal with the mods there anyway. There's another one over here. Let's get over there. And here we discover more and more islands now. There's another one coming up. This has a river. A big one.
Just say the word.
So I want to find an island that has no river, but those two are unsettled. That's pretty good. So far, the enemy opponents are not that quick here, it seems. You know, so we still have this one here that we can discover and stuff like that.
Steersman, sail.
Now, this is a beautiful island here, and there is no river on it. It has lots of space. I think this is our main city in the new world. And with that... Oh, and she also thanks us. We have managed to do the quest there, some money and reputation with her. And here, let's just move a bit more up here. I'm a bit surprised that no other one is here. Miss Hunt is here. Is she actually taking this ugly one?
A competitor raised a settlement.
And there we have our first settlement, Santa Tontuna. We're going to rename that at some point. And this is now a really good island here where we can make a huge village. But we're doing that in the next episode and stream.